So before we start, we need QMK installed in our system. The QMK website, which I'm going to put a link on the description, explains everything you need to know, whether you need to install it on Windows, Linux, or OS X. And it's quite simple. You just need a system with Python. There is a script which basically gets all dependencies depending on which system you are, and you're ready to go. Well, when it comes to Windows, you might need something like MC64 and setup, and basically you might need Ming, or you can execute the whole thing in with the subsystem. But that's all you need to have. So after you've gone through install QMK, which basically involves cloning it from Git. So yes, to be honest, right, it's not for someone that has no idea what she's doing, and this is not a video to teach you about Git or source control or how to install dependencies in systems. This is to go through what you need what code you need to write to create a custom macro. So okay, so first I'm going to create a new folder within the QMPubs, and I'll name it my custom map. Yeah, something silly, doesn't matter at this point. And inside there, I'm going to create a file called keymap.c. Right, as a start, I will just copy the default, which basically has nothing except the default XT04 template, which is basically love, so LOVE. That's the default keymap, which is not really useful. So I'm going to paste that there. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create an enum with some unique codes for our macros, unique names, if in a sense. And these need to be completely different from all the defaults that QMK uses. So avoid anything starting with KC, just pick something you want that describes what the macro does. So for example, I'm going to name mine, I'll start all my enums with demo. So I will say demo print I don't have a formatter. Okay, it's fine. Right, I'll create something that does a git pull. Why not? And so the first one can print screen, second one does a git pull, then render. I think that's enough for a demo, and we'll assign the rest of them in something else. I'll think about it. So, right, okay, so we say that the first button will execute print demo, and the second one git pull. I guess we can leave these to letter V and the letter E. So the next thing we need to do is we need to create a function which returns a boolean, which is called process record user. Everything is the QMK documentation, but sometimes it's easier to just watch a video and see how it's been done and explain some things in the process. So this one takes two arguments and then assign the int 60, which we will name key code, and then another key record, which is key record t, has the pointer to record. And here are where we're going to write our macros. So we start with a switch statement. We check for the key code, right? And then we state what happens on each case. So first case is I'll start with git pull, which is easier. So first is git pull, and here we need to do an if. So if record event first, we just need to send string. All those are predefined things in the library. And for example, we'll do a git pull. Just forgot that. So at this point, if we just compile it out and we press key, we'll write git pull. We won't press enter, we just write that. That's plain and simple. So in this case we need an else. So in this I need to explain that inside the if goes what happens when the button is pressed, and the else goes what happens when the button is released. So we wrote git pull, and on release we need to execute enter. So we need to use register code and then kc end. All those codes exist on the QMC documentation. So after it is registered, and that's the crucial bit, will be pressed down, it won't be released. So we need immediately unregister. So unregister code kc end. Right, simple as that. And break. Then basically start another case. With print, which because we're running Windows, we'll do a print screen by pressing the Windows key, Shift and S. So you have guessed, which is really easy at this point to guess. What we need to do is if record event pressed again, we need to register so we need to register KC and GUI. This is the Windows key. Then KC received KCS. Like I said, those will stay pressed. So we need to unregister on else when they're going to be released. Because we don't want them to keep being pressed. We don't need the default. And then we just need to break. Then we need to return true. And this is it. This is all you need. So we'll set the key map, and then we will compile it. Okay, there. So like I tried before, we need to make xt or for e1 custom up. Now we need to wait a few moments. I'm going to edit this out. Maybe. And our firmware is ready. So I mean, if you know what commands to type, you can easily write a command and class it from here. But I mean, if you're a beginner, I always suggest to use QMK toolbox. It's really easy to use. So let me switch. I demonstrate that. So after we build, right there, this is the one we build. We load it up. We are careful to select the right MCU, which in this case is the ATmega 16U2. You will find in its keyboard configuration, and basically reset. No, so I'm not going to do that now because you need to unscrew the bottom and short circuit 2 pins in order for this one to be classed. Other keyboards like the blade has a button combination which can reset that and then flash it. So you can press auto flash when ready, start secret, and then it will automatically apply it. Thank you for watching.